Hey guys, it's Melhan here with another Techie Tuesday. First, I want to say happy Thanksgiving. I hope you and your families enjoy the nice time off and being together to count your many blessings. I appreciate all of you who have been blessings to me throughout this year, and I look forward to a great rest of the year. So I know you're busy, and I know it is coming up on a holiday, so I won't take much of your time, but I do want to show you two things that I think can make your life a little bit easier. And my first thing is called Lightshot. Now, so many times you're on the internet or you're somewhere and you want to do a screenshot. Maybe you want to do something similar to what I do for you, in the fact that you want arrows to point where you want your kids to go, or you might want them to underline specific things. And if that is the case, then you can use this. It's a really, really easy extension that you add on. I'm in the Chrome store, and I am going to Lightshot, which is the screenshot tool. As you can see, I've already added it. And for those of you, this is the actual purple feather up here. Okay, that is the icon that leads you to Lightshot. So here's how this works. I'm just going to go to our basic Robert Anderson page and pretend like I am going to take something off of this in particular. And I see something that I want on the internet, or some actual, maybe a piece of text that I can show my kids. What I will do is click on the actual Lightshot feather, and it's going to select this area. And maybe I want to show my kids this particular Avid fundraiser, which ended tonight. And so I'm going to select the area that I want to use or screenshot. Now you can write on it with the pen. You can draw lines. You can even make arrows. So if I make an arrow, I'm going to go this way, and I can make an arrow on the actual picture. Maybe I want to point to my letter or item that I would like the kids to look at. You can make rectangles. You can use a marker. You can even put text. All you have to do is click the text box and put click here. Okay, you can also go backwards in case you messed up for any reason, and I'm going to move this up so that kids can see here. Now, once this is finished, you have several options here, but my favorite are printing, copying, so you can put it into a Google Doc or some other kind of form of documentation, or you can actually save this. Now, that's probably the best option ever, because then you can use it again in the future. So I'm just going to click save. It's going to say, okay, where would you like to save this screenshot? And make sure that you put it somewhere where you actually want it. And I'm going to title it Avid Fundraiser, so I make sure I can get it. So that is just a quick, easy way. Go to the Chrome store, download Lightshot. Lightshot appears right here. You can click on it. You can use it when you're in documents, when you're in the web store, wherever you are, you can take a quick screencast, basically, and or screenshot, and basically just be able to save it in any form, fashion that you want. Write on it, have your kids use it. It's a great, 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 great extension for you to use. Okay, the next thing I want to lead you to is when you are in Google Docs, there is a great add-on that you can add. Now, most of you use the Flubaroo add-on. That's your most popular add-on that in Robert Anderson especially. But another great add-on, I think, is one called Kaizena. Now, I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm not really sure. But basically what Kaizena is, it's a way for you to add voice comments to your students' work. So how many times have you looked at their paper and wanted to tell them that was a run-on sentence, go back and correct this? I mean, it's almost like you can have a mini one-on-one conference with your students about their work while you're checking it. Or how many of you math teachers want to be able to just tell the kids or highlight the kids, go back and look right here. What was the step that you really missed in this problem? So in order to do that, add a voice comment on theirs. You will go to a Google Doc, click on add-ons, click on get add-ons. Once you click on get add-ons, you're going to type in Kaizena. Now it's Kaizena, and it should come up as Kaizena Mini. And it's basically you're going to highlight and speak instead of typing. I'm going to click that on. It's a free add-on. And it's saying, hey, Kaizena would like to do all of these things, and click allow. Now, you actually, if you go back to add-ons, you can see that it has been added on. Now I'm going to take you to a page where we were testing it out. That's when we were using the voice command in Google Docs. And if I was going to use the Kaizena add-on, I would go to add-ons and click Kaizena Mini and open Kaizena. And then what is going to happen over here is it should ask me if I am giving or receiving feedback. If I am giving the feedback, then it's going to, the next slide is going to ask you, who are you giving it to? Now, all you will do is type in your your student's Anderson 5 email address, and that should be able to allow you to give feedback, and they can access their feedback. But right now what happens is I can actually go over here and highlight an area and add new feedback. And once I'm ready, I click on the microphone and say what I'm going to say as far as my feedback. Hey guys, now if I were you, I would go back and look at this particular sentence. It is totally a run-on. I see very little punctuation, so you may want to rethink the way that you're saying that sentence. And here's what you get. Hey guys, now if I were you, I would go back and look at this particular sentence. It is totally a run-on. I see very little punctuation, so you may want to rethink the way that you're saying that sentence. Now, I understand that may not be exactly what you want to say to your students, but it gives you a little idea of how this feedback will come. When the kids click on their paper, they will see the highlight. They will then too go to Kaizena, and they can see all of your verbal add-ons or your verbal comments. I would say that you cannot limit yourself to just telling the kids what they could do better, but tell them what they did great. Oh, this is an awesome sentence. Way to go. Love your vocabulary. Wouldn't do anything with this paragraph. Also, my math teachers, this is a great way for you to look at the students when they have those multi-step problems, and that they actually can go in there and say, oh, this is excellent up to this point, but recheck your work right here. Or this is an excellent math problem. You did a great job. Make sure you apply the knowledge you have from this one to the next one, and you should be fine. Whatever it might be, it just gives you an opportunity to give confidence to the students by letting them hear your voice and letting them get that personal one-to-one feedback. So I thought that was a great way to do this. It just gives you some options, and I am excited for you to try it. Please remember, if you try anything, I'd love to see it. I'd love you to share with me and let me know exactly what worked, what didn't work, what you loved, what you didn't love. And remember, technology is magic even when you know how it's done. Have a great week.